And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So Florida's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Daniels. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the back gets the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. He's running out of time here. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's leg way. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble to his left. He'll throw it now. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Whoa, you talk about a big big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw. It's Lagway. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. It's a shovel pass, complete. That's a good shovel pass. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Here he goes. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. The Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas! See if they can convert the point after. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold these going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
It's an out route. The catch made. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
On the ground, it's Jackson. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Now, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air, it's Manning. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. The Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. He's in the clear. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Bootleg looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a front.
Look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. Oh, it's snapped to the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the call was sort of predictable, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a quick route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The important third down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. Well, he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running back has it on a screen now. Right, has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. The Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They'll take a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The offense tried to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here. You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. And a solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They get the second half started with a running play. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Longhorns looking to keep this drive moving.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They tried to get the counterplay to the edge cut. We've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counterplay. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
The Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Really tough to run a good counterplay when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Play action here on 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Texas, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The shotgun handoff here. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down to the 44. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Now it's 2nd down here. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm.
Finds his man, has the 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll run the option. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. To throw, it's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators are.
He's in the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Quick throw. The catch is made. Makes a nice move there. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know him as his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Here he goes. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. 1st down coming up from the 46. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. They'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Throws to the tight end. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here. He's in the clear. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield near the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Gators. This offense is... And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks it open space. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He's going to hand this off. Got the first down and still motoring. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. First down at 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Washington. Now here he goes. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Scanning the field. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains at 7 after the miss. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Trying to run it with the option. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense shows him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's an option look. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And there's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, try to run it in. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. From their own 7, it's now second and long. Dropping back. It's Bailey. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
With the catch, it's Jackson.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's a good throw off the play fake. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Leaning on the run game here late. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, why not keep it on the ground? Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Dropping back, it's Manning. Grab near the sticks, it's Washington. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns are on the move here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And they stop it short of the 25 there. Offense begins in the 22. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And completion makes it 2nd and short. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking for a late deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. On the run here, lets it go. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, this is a game that these winning players are never going to forget. Nobody gave them respect, gave them a chance in this game, and they came in and took care of business against their...
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. We're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Florida's offense will get the ball first. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, a lot of space. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. That Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And nice job on second down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the first down.
Throwing right. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Lagway. Finds the tight end. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
The snap sets up the throw. Keeps it going. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Here we go on fourth and goal, ground to cover. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver match matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side just... They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
On the run, it's Clark. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Hawkins. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators have it with a first and goal. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gators! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. Got the first down himself.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Flagway. Moves away as he feels pressure. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. quarterback.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Really good-looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that, too. If they can find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Aggies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Aggie.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Clark. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, making it an easy completion.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They'll run for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And what a job by the...
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Can't get him to the ground. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Fires to the tight end. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running to the left. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The give to the back. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm. Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I expect them after that incompletion to go for it here on 4th down again. I know they're in their own end of the field right now, but you talk to the coaching staff coming into this one. They said, we are going to be aggressive no matter what. We haven't seen the punter in this game yet for them, and I don't think you're going to see him here either.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Got his man. Knocked down at the 22. That's a first down. They can still stop the clock.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Steps away. Slings it downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Lets it go to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Makes the quick grab. Wide open spaces. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down.
Just steamrolling the defense. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. And the Aggies with the 1st and 10. Using his feet. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. To throw, it's Zeno. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's the handoff. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get it. End, they move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Good work up front to get that 1st down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Good timing on the quick out. Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. And the Gators come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And, yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Guys, this offense is already reeling now. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the grab, waiting for the 1st down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Glagway. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Florida! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Craver. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. A strike downfield. Racing down the left side. There he goes. Touchdown, Aggie. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Tackle is made at the 37. And first down for the offense.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. To the air, it's Glagway. Snagged out of the air. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Daniels. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Gator! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Really nice job working.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're going to run it. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
Got his man downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
They'll give it to the back. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to throw at Zeno. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll line it up from the right side. A 37-yarder coming up. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
There's so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Power football with the run. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Sturdivant. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Makes the grab. It's Sturdivant. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Throws to the back. Pulls it in, it's Daniels.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game. And I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right now.
And the ball's out. Who's going to get it? Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Gators sending the offense back to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got him downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
Takes a hit as he fires. Makes a connection. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. And
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 39. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. Timeout is called by the offense, 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Fires to the wideout. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
There we go. There's step one. There's a lot of things that needs to happen for this offense, but they started with the touchdown. Time's ticking out. We got to go for 2 here. Cut this to 8, where we maybe can get another score and get that 2-point conversion to tie it.
So this is likely an exercise in futility or a little window dressing or lipstick on a pig, just to make the final score look a little better. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow.